It need not be all positive. Because Hitler, someone who does things which are inhuman in both sense. I've got more units of that. 9 units.
Rank 9 is clearly for achievers.
You've been blessed this week. Yes, that is true. A blessing occurred on YouTube. JonTron dropped another video.
Yes. And if you'll pull it up just for everybody to see, why does he always look like he's doing an impersonation of Donald Trump now?
Or
the
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
I could see Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's something, he's got the drip.
Well, yeah, it's like all
He's
over
got that
his
drip.
hands.
But this video is called, what is it? Sri Ranker of the Universe?
Sure.
I think so.
I don't know.
Sri.
I don't know.
So I think he's going to maybe some digital assistant like Siri. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what this is going to be about. That's the thing about his videos, like the old school ones. You knew he was doing a review of a specific video game or something.
Yeah.
But as he's gone along, it's like, what the off the title, it's like, what the hell is this guy even going to be talking
there's
about?
There's a lot of creators that are like that. Internet historian also. You can guess and guess and guess, and it's
a lot
like
of times
never what you imagine it to be.
Right. So with that, let's jump into this because I really want to see what this is.
Right, let's go.
Let me tell you something. When you view this vanilla ice cream cone, unbeknownst to you, you're viewing something that shares a common trait with all default web browsers. That's plainness, boringness. Nothing. Listen, when it comes to my digital browsing, I need something with a little more oomph, okay? Something in between Rocky Road and Baby Gaga breast milk ice cream. Definitely not all the way this way. It's in between. What I'm asking for is in between. And that's exactly where Opera GX comes in, the sponsor of today's video. Let me introduce you to GX Mods. You thought browser customization just boiled down to choosing between light or dark themes?
I love this shirt.
Ha!
Like
Opera GX has the ultimate custom experience. You see this? This right here is where the magic happens. Opera GX even made me my very own custom mod. Let's check it out. On the homepage, there's a nice custom wallpaper, and hovering over your favorite websites does this. When you open a tab,
That's not annoying at all.
and when you close one, they really did this, and this is official and real, and you can get it right now. You know what you did, Opera. You know what you've done. I don't forgive you. But my favorite is when you type. Just listen to that. That is slimy yet satisfying.
I do like that.
But John, switching browsers is a pain. I hear you whine. Well, never fear. The Opera GX import tool lets you import all your settings, bookmarks, and cookies from your previous browser. It's even compatible with all your favorite Chrome extensions, easy as 1, 2, 3. And also, if you use my special link in the description or the pinned comment to download Opera GX, you get an exclusive feature where you can see my 12 latest YouTube videos right in your GX corner. So, ditch the boring, get with the fun, click on my link and download Opera GX today. And just remember, this ain't your granny's browser. That was probably Netscape or something. This is Opera GX. John out.
We just got punched.
Let's face it, the internet loves a good list, whether it be a top 10, a tier list, or Franz Liszt, the great Hungarian composer. But anyways, today I think I may have found the list to rule them all. That's right, this one's coming to you straight from internationally beloved yogic guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Now, if you aren't familiar with him, he's basically like a popular spiritual teacher who goes around dropping mystical wisdom such as this.
What makes you sad and upset?
If you are sad and upset, I too get upset and sad. That's a good question, yeah. Anything that you feel, I feel everything that you feel, yeah.
Inspiring. I definitely could have said that better myself. Now, coming from a less storied source, I might scoff, but seeing the many accolades that this man has collected over his lifetime and the sizes of the audience he pulls, there's no way I'm not going to take notice. Indeed, when I saw these unseen beings can give fame, talent, wealth, and power drop in my sub box, I had no choice but to stop what I was doing immediately and click. Basically, in this video, Mr. Ravi Shankar draws from his deep well of knowledge to essentially, how can I put this, rate the universe from least epic thing to most epic thing. And it's simply something that has to be experienced firsthand to be appreciated. So buckle up. Something of this magnitude only drops once or twice in a lifetime. Give it to us, Shri Shri.
The whole universe is permeated by spirit, by Brahman, yet in different degrees.
Okay, I think I'm following.
A stone has 1 unit of life.
Now, I don't want to stop your flow too early here, but by what metric exactly are we going? You know, can I get a legend or a key? Just something to help me out? A rock has 1 unit of life. Like it's alive?
Okay.
Or frankly, something can have more than 1 unit of life? There's nothing more fundamental, molecules, quarks, whatever, that's fine. Rock is the basis, okay? We can move on from here. Let's go.
You know, stones have gender. Have you heard about it?
Well, let me just like write this down for, wait.
Stones
You
have
said what now?
genders.
There are male stones and there are female stones.
Sri Sri, how you already getting more controversial than, I'm just trying to sink in the unit of life thing. You're gonna bring out the birds and the bees and the rocks? Aye. I didn't even write anything on this.
The ancient people of every culture knew this.
Even Grug with his slope skull, he knows this one. He knows boy and girl rocks kiss when they like each other. And actually, we still don't know what happens after that.
Water has got 2 units of life.
Okay,
Yeah,
water,
difficult
that's
to
2.
remember.
And when there is fire,
Fire,
there is 3
strong,
units of
that's
life.
3, I get it.
And in the air, 4
Air,
units of life.
that's everywhere. It's all over the place.
Space has 5 units.
A little early for space.
Trees have got 6 units of life.
That's how you said what now? Now, okay, hold on just a second here. Okay, I could buy that the rock and the fire and the air is below space, you know, like the elements.
Sure.
But how is the tree above space?
Right.
You need the
He
space
smokes
for the
good
tree to
trees.
be in. Space got shafted. Okay, I'm just gonna
He
say
smokes
it.
good trees.
The moon, yeah, I'd go. Horsehead Nebula, that's easy. Sorry, what? This? You want me to climb this? I may be a spaceman, but I'm not spaced, man. I would say this reminds me of Andromeda Second Cluster, but that was easy. Like, what is this, birch?
Oh my god.
That's easier than the tree. Dad, I'd be up there like, whoop, but this, fuck this. I ain't doing this.
Animals have got 7 units. Human beings have got 8 units of life.
Ha! Take that, space fire, zebra, flamingo, leopard, and what is this? A gibbon? This is probably a gibbon, right? Get out of here, you 7-unit mammal. Okay, so we've officially found out where we stand. Us humans, we are at
Okay.
8 units of life. And I guess all other animals combined are just on 7, but we're at 8, so all right. Personally, I don't feel 6 lives more than a water or 4 lives more than an air, but you know, that could just be my ignorance playing into it. So
Could be.
let's keep going and see where it takes us.
And genius, superhuman beings blossomed in 9 units of life.
Wait, what? Superman? Sorry, I didn't realize Eastern mysticism dipped in and out of the DC
What the
universe.
fuck?
All right, we get it. Okay, Superman, he's great, he's buff, he's on number 9. I tell you what, put a little kryptonite on pillar 10, he'll be down below wind before you can say Lex Luthor.
Exactly.
So if we could for a minute, let's just take stock of this chart here. I'm not sure what Superman has to do with this. I don't know if he
either.
means like Nietzsche's Superman, the Overman. I'm assuming if he meant anything, it was probably something like that.
Those who do extraordinary job.
Okay, so like extraordinary deeds, that's what I thought. So maybe he is talking about the Übermensch after all, which can be translated from German to basically mean Superman.
It need not be all positive. Because Hitler, someone who does things which are inhuman in both sense. I've got more units of life, 9 units of life.
Rank 9 is clearly for achievers, all right? Do something with your life, and then we can start to talk about getting you up here. But I don't get it. Like, these are still just normal humans. Like, for instance, the animal can't be like an exceptional animal. Balto can't deliver some penicillin to some sick children and become a level 8 animal. So I thought these were supposed to be fixed units. Like, the rock is a rock,
that
the
hurts.
fire is fire, but Gandhi and Einstein have their own category for
Why
some
Bin
reason.
Laden?
And some other choice picks, I should add. But
Why
we
Hitler?
don't have to talk about that.
And then human can develop from 9 to 16 units of life.
Now, I can't help but feel deep in my gut that somewhere along the way you skipped out on some crucial information.
Yeah.
It's really important to know how 9 gets a 12, especially when the end result is this blue man. You're just gonna have to go over it. You're just gonna have to go over it. What happened on 10 and 11 that
Steve
you
Harvey,
don't want
yes!
to know about? Shri Shri, please, I give
Yes.
Now, when we die, we become more powerful in some way. We go between 9 and 10 minutes.
Okay,
This
so
is
it's for
strange,
10.
but true.
So Casper
This
was
is strange.
jacked to the gills, dude.
the This is strange.
It is.
Spirit has become free and it has more access. No wall, no door, nobody can stop them.
Yo, check this out. Look at this. Absolutely no way I'm getting through that. Completely solid. But watch
Oh
this.
God.
Oh.
Yep.
If you die, then you have access to the 9th and 10th unit. You get more access.
So hold on a sec. You're telling me to get from the human 8 level to the 10 and above level, you just have to die? You just get it automatically by default? So wait, what is this implying? Does that mean the whole mass atrocity thing from earlier? That's just if you feel like it? Just a little stopover if you get bored? What the fuck is this trying to say? So like,
my
I've honestly
God.
tried looking, but I just can't find what he's using as a foundational basis for any of this. Cause like, I know some of these concepts are generally just like baked into like Vedic philosophy and Hinduism and stuff like that. But the way he's specifically laying it out here, let's just say it's definitely an original take.
And then there is one spirit which is one grade higher than the people. They are kinnaras.
Yeah, you remember the last guy? This new guy got a vest. Looking snazzy, situation
Worked for Stone Cold
escalating
and The
much?
Rock.
Kinnaras are those souls who are behind big social work or political setup and all those things.
You know, it's just like Obama. Now, hold on. You said you had to be dead for this part. Shri Shri, are you even
Right.
trying? I mean, what the fuck? Obama's not like, okay, the other two are dead, fine, but I thought you had to die to progress past the last step. So we're just alive again? We're people again? Well, let me just check like Obama didn't die earlier this day or something. No, yeah, he's alive. He's alive. By the way, can I just point out, Gandhi, in case you didn't notice, has made another appearance here.
He just moved up.
This just serves to confuse me even more. This is strange, but true.
And then comes Gandharvas. The Gandharva souls.
By the way, I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier in this very same video, 12 units was depicted by this very elaborately painted blue deity, and now for some reason it's just a chibi ghost with a guitar. I don't know if the graphic designer just like threw in the towel and quit halfway through making this video, but if they did, I can't say I'd blame him.
Gandharva spirit are behind every successful artist.
Freddie Mercury, yes!
But you have
All
to
the
be
stars
dead.
are here.
It's true.
Bob Marley, Freddie Mercury, South Asian Walt Disney. I don't know, but trust me, it's all of them.
Through him there is a spirit called Gandharva. And Gandharvas bring you great fame. And they bring joy and happiness to the
I think he
population.
just talks.
But they make the person.
I think he just says shit.
Okay, good to know. When I was 16, I thought I wanted to be like the lead singer of a band or something, but dodge that bullet, I'll stay a street sweeper.
See Michael Jackson. I think that he's brought joy to so many people, but in his personal life he's so miserable.
Great moves, unbelievable moves. Absolutely miserable. You ever seen him? He's just bending over amazingly like a stop sign in a hurricane for 2 hours live. Hates his own reflection. Had to rent out an entire supermarket just to find out what the sensation of buying Frosted Flakes is like. Do not, under any circumstances, become inhabited by this level 13 ghost.
That
The
would,
only
not be fun.
musicians who are happy is one who found a guru. They had a path. They are liberated.
You don't say! The only happy superstar is
What?
one who's found a guru. I think we may have located the impetus behind the whole power level chart after all. I'm seeing a lot of faces, a lot of people who really need guidance, but I'm feeling the ones in the 7-figure and up tax bracket. They're really needing my help. And don't worry, call me later. It's tax deductible.
Then from the Gandharva level is a Yaksha level, another grade of soul spirits.
Is that dude got a
Yaksha
Cuban
brings
link chain?
lot of wealth.
2 chains?
Very wealthy people are blessed by Yakshas.
Okay, now see, this is where you want to be at, right? You put in the work, you got your guru, you went from 12 to 13, now there's no problems. You're living at large, yacht parties, beautiful women, sunshine, all the way down.
Yes.
Here again, extra can bring comfort, but they don't give the joy or happiness from the progeny. They are not satisfied with their own children.
Sorry, what was that? What was it? What was the caveat on that one? Did you say cursed lineage? Okay, but if I can get past that, I do get to live in my own golden satellite,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's
Other
fine, your
children's
loss.
behavior, other children's career, something to do with their progeny. They don't know happiness from the children, from the progeny.
Bro, we get it. How
Yeah.
many times do you gotta say it? Did a rich guy hurt you, Shri Shri? I feel like this is personal. This feels like some pent-up anger. We have all heard of eBay? Yes? Well, I did it first. It was called Shreebay. They took it from me. So I'm just saying, okay, if the universe is conspiring to make their sons a little cube-headed, yeah, I'm not gonna stop.
One more level, devas. The devas are also
How
called
many-
gods
I
and
can't keep
goddesses.
Right? Like, why?
Devas means gods and goddesses. It is not the god, but gods and goddesses.
Demigod is one level above Jeff Bezos. Did he write this list? I don't know what I was hoping
What
for,
the
but
fuck?
I don't really think I'm surprised.
So the yakshas, then devas,
Then Albanians, then Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne,
Yes!
Darkwing Duck,
Yes!
Gandhi.
I was gonna say it, two gone.
then
Yeah.
siddhas.
Dude, he mentioned
You've done it
Shin
again. You
Megami
skipped from
Tensei.
14 to 16. So what's 15? Look, call me crazy, but I happen to think it's kind of an important detail. How do you get from demigod to perfect god? You gotta put the step in there, man.
Siddha is a perfected human being who have gone deep in meditation. Siddha, Guru, that is
he?
Wait a minute, so the top level is just a human being again? Now, I know these are
you're dead.
considered like avatars within this tradition, you know, they're like sacred, but still, they're just human beings in the flesh. So I'm just saying, we're mixing up our metaphysics pretty bad. So there you have it. There is your list. He never came back to 15, by the way. He's never coming back, is he? Strange, but true. Look, okay, frankly, level 15 is paid DLC, okay? But you're gonna love it. It's in the Vishnu Legends pack.
Paid
It's got a great
DLC,
Siddhartha Battle
God
Pass.
damn it.
It's a crossover thing. You're gonna like it. Thank you all so much again for your continuous support. I appreciate you more than you could possibly know. If you missed the last video I uploaded, you shouldn't. I did a really cool collab with my very good friend Donovan, aka Crip Daddy. And it's quite unique, it's quite fun. We're really proud of it. So click right there if you haven't seen it. And see you next time.
Oh, Jonathan Tronathan. Dude, he mentioned Shin Megami Tensei.
I knew as soon as he said it, you were gonna freak out.
Yeah, dude, especially Nocturne. That's like one of the most badass games from that entire, it's not really, I guess you could say, from that IP, intellectual property. Because
be
it
a
branches.
franchise?
Well, it could be, but there's some debate to what's actually included, and it's one of those things that has, it's like a tree.
Without,
There's many
without
branches
nerd
from
talk,
the tree.
it's a franchise.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a tree.
It's a
branches
franchise.
from a tree.
What?
But anyway,
You can't say that to me because hey, Nikki, can you go pick this up? It's not a franchise of a game. It's a tree, and then I'm gonna get sidetracked. And
there
then I'm
are
gonna
many
start
branches.
Maple trees.
There are many
and-
branches from it.
Anyway.
But, yeah. It makes sense because in that game they just use tons of deities.
Marky Kraken donated $4.99 and
£4
said,
99
"Here's
pence.
some cash. Buy Nikki a
By
lobotomy."
lobotomy.
You could probably just do it
Lobotomy.
yourself and then like save like $2 and then like get the tool for just like a couple bucks. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks. Sounds horrible.
I feel like that's what I need after I watch this.
Dude, this guy, I swear to God, he goes and he gets a little fucked up. He
I was
ties
gonna
one
say he
on.
smokes.
Whether he smokes, he drinks, I don't know. He's not on the same plane.
And he just says,
I agree that he's not on the same plane.
Yeah.
This man is elevated, and he's just like, you know, Clark Kent was a hell of a guy. But Warren Buffett, you know, I mean, money is green. We all know what happens to Superman. It's like 2 chains above all of them. Because he has 2 chains. There's more than one of them.
Yeah.
Of the chains.
But
And
also,
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
He's gonna hate all of his children.
Yeah, like I think this guy just talks.
I kind of feel guilty and like bad for laughing because like maybe the video just doesn't show what he really is talking about and what he's saying is true for that religion, and I'm just ignorant to that.
Dude, people make fun of my beliefs all the time, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
People are entitled to make jokes about anything that they want to, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you're not directly attacking someone or anything.
I'm just saying this is the only basis of knowledge that I have for that. So it's not like I'm like, oh, ha, 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 because
Dude,
I don't know.
This man sounded like he was just rambling on about shit. He may very well believe that stuff, but...
I feel like it's a lot to remember. It's a lot to remember.
Well, I look at it like the people who write fan fiction, they can tell you their character stories.
Sure.
They can tell you. So if you're just making up a whole bunch of shit, then you can just be like, yeah. You know, people be like, Jesus doesn't like when you eat chocolate. And then be like, but why?
But chocolate is so good, but that's a sin because it's so good. It's tempting.
Have you ever had chocolate that just creates some film on your throat? That's actually God trying to keep, you
God's
from
in your
ingesting
throat.
any more chocolate. Because he didn't build us to, I mean, if he wanted us to eat chocolate, it would grow off trees.
Sure.
But it does grow off. But not the Hershey bars. Stay away from those in particular. These people, there's so many fucking gurus and just, even in like evangelical movements and shit, people who just make the wildest shit up.
I think that could be a really fun stream.
There was one of the churches that started messaging back, replying to my comments. They're the ones who take like automatic rifles and shit to their church and everything, and like
maybe you shouldn't be messaging these people. What are you talking about?
I just
know what you're talking about.
I just commented on one of their videos, like talking shit one day. This was like forever ago.
And they just now?
I mean, it was like a couple years ago.
And they just now replied?
Yeah, and I had messaged them. No, they replied a couple years ago. But I had said something on one of their videos like 9 years ago. And they were like, why do you think that? And I'm like, oh man, I'm way more educated now. So I replied to it again. They never said anything back, but it was just like...
Yeah, maybe don't be provoking churches with automatic weapons with angry people who go there who need a reason.
I joined the military during wartime, so it is what it is. I did for a little bit think, man, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, no. Also,
but then I was just like, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Like, we have gotten into some arguments about safety. Like, you got into a very heated argument with a skinhead, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is someone that we, like, have seen in person. He can, like, murder us. Maybe just think about that for just a minute.
I don't know, man.
These people are crazy out here.
Sometimes I just call people's bullshit out. All right, when it comes to like religious extremists, when it comes to religious extremists and bigotry and shit like that, it's just, man, y'all need to chill.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know
No, he's not
anything
hateful
about.
or
I don't know
anything.
if there's any
He's just
malice intended with any of this stuff. I don't think so.
Unless John is right about like the money.
Yeah, but
That's the
could
only
be.
thing.
You could make that argument for any religion that anybody gives money to.
And I do.
Yeah, so like we watch this show and we do reactions to it on Patreon. It's called The Righteous Gemstones.
Nice plug.
If you've never seen it, then you should definitely check it out.
If you don't do anything else all week that anyone tells you to do, your mom, your teacher, what you pay your bills, I don't care. Do this. Go to YouTube, type in Uncle Baby Billy, there will be a payday.
Yeah.
And then you'll know. It's a music video. I watched it today. It's stuck in my head.
Which one?
There will be a payday.
There's gonna be a payday.
There will be a payday.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, oh wow, no, I need to watch the show.
Yeah. It's very funny.
It's one of my
Danny
favorite.
McBride, if you enjoy any of his stuff, it's
John Goodman.
It's got the same writers from Eastbound and Down, which was also hilarious. But anyway, this kind of stuff is always way out there. Anytime somebody puts their thoughts on deities and things out there, and religion and God and stuff like that, speaking from any point of authority, I'm always skeptical. But interesting. I think it's funny as shit that JonTron covered this, simply because
it's different.
It really was a tier list. It really was. I was like, this doesn't seem like a tier list. And then...
No, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So, another great JonTron video in the bag. Thank you guys for watching this with us. I hope you appreciated it. Go give John some love. He deserves it. His quality of his videos
Crazy.
from when he started to where he's at now is just
Crazy.
insane. The guy is a master of his craft. I always like being able to check out his videos when they drop. Thank you guys for reminding us and suggesting it to us.
Yes.
And we will see you in the next
See
one.
you guys.
Bye.